Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. Last week I talked about the law against air conditioning in Switzerland. This week I'm going to talk about a walk in the park, the abundance of hidden plant life here in Geneva, Switzerland. A few years ago I started this channel to show RV living. During that time I was living in a fifth wheel RV. I have lived in an RV, a Class A motorhome, and then a fifth wheel for a total of 5 years. The playlist for RV living is here. Okay. Until a little over 3.5 months ago, we lived full time for a year in the Mojave Desert in a self-converted 6x12 cargo trailer. At that time, I changed the channel from RV living to Nomad living to reflect living as a nomad in the desert. The playlist for the cargo trailer conversion and the year of living in the desert is here. Wow. Currently, I'm living in Switzerland. Well, we're living in Switzerland. This channel is now about my discoveries from the other side of the world. If you're curious and want to discover with me, us, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. As you know, if you've watched this channel before, until about 3.5 months ago, I was living in the Mojave Desert in a 6x12 self-converted cargo trailer. Okay? I lived through high temperatures of 113 degrees and lows of 28, and snow in the desert. One of the biggest things that I've admired and complained about here in Switzerland is how green it is here. I love the green. I used to love the mountains when I lived in New Hampshire about 8 years ago, but I also love the desert. Before I take you on a walk through the local area with Rowley, so you can see how green it is really here, let me show you some of the views in our backyard. We had a fox come into the house yesterday morning. It actually went up to the second floor. It wasn't discovered until we heard the cats hissing and being crazy, you know. The fox unfortunately peed on the bathroom floor, but maybe fortunately it peed on the bathroom floor because it's easy to clean up. It was probably scared out of its wits, you know. It finally got downstairs and out of the sliding door that he came in. The door is open for the cats to go out, you know. Then there are the squirrels. And the ravens that go after the bird feeder, as well as the birds. He's got the bird feeder in his claws and is trying to undo the string so he can get at the food better. This is a very unusual city. Well, Rowley is not interested in staying on my lap for this video. I discovered a park about 2 weeks ago. I just decided it was time to walk in a different route and go down a side street instead of just the same route all the time. It was boring to me. It must be boring to Rowley, you know. The sign said that it was a private entrance, but it looked like a side street to me that I could walk down, so I didn't think the people would really complain one way or the other. And surprising me, it led to a public park. Well, we started walking through this park, it seemed to be all of a sudden that we were in the middle of a forest. It was cool. It's been 85, it's 85 degrees now. Anyway, it was cool. It was green and it smelled wonderful. Entrance to the park. Oops. At least that's what's on the map. It said it looks like a bacon shape. This is beehives in the middle of the park. Yeah, it's a tiny little park. From that house over there, it's just barely see through the trees. Up to the street right there. There are houses here. You can just see a roof through here. And the gate down there is the next street. But we're going to go on this path. This path leads to a sanctuary of some sort. This is a bog for the insects. We're still inside the insect sanctuary, bird and insect sanctuary. There's a bench to sit so you can sit and watch the birds, water birds. A little path to go down in there if you want to. Somebody did a really nice job creating this area. It's weird. We don't know where that goes. This loops back onto where we came in. The whole walk was a little less than a mile. Just tiny, like 9/10 of a mile. But you'd never know it while we were in the park. You'd never think it was that far. It didn't feel like a mile. There's another park we discovered while walking about a month ago. We were walking through town, buildings all around, like any other city. I mean, apartment buildings, not like here with their houses. But, I've seen people walking their dog going up that path. So I decided one of these days I'm going to walk up that path too and see what's up there. I mean, if I have to come back down, I'm in somebody's driveway or whatever, then I'll just turn around and come back. And it turned out to be another little park. It kind of felt like we're in the middle of the woods again. Okay. So I'm coming around the corner. And this just looks like a regular town, right? Nothing spectacular. Okay. Sign says no dogs. But there's this path. You see, we're right in the middle of town. Okay, so we're going to take this path. We came from over there. came around here. And then, of course, there's the Rowley. Come on, Rowley. Let's go. You haven't been out for a while. Over here. Behind the building. From the walkway. Into the woods. Come on. Come on, let's go. Into the woods. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a park, although it might be. I just think it's a green area. You see the fences behind the building that everybody uses, because obviously this walkway is used a lot. Okay, let's go up this path. This obviously isn't a road less traveled. Okay. And it comes out to here. And of course, there is graffiti. It says, "Teach peace." So, there's buildings over there. Buildings over there, but you notice this walkway goes everywhere, doesn't it? Let's see, how did we come up here before? I think we went this way. This is a short little walk. It's nothing big, but it's so green and so nice. And it comes out here. Now, obviously, this path is intentional, because why would you have these concrete steps here, right? But this is where it comes out. These are the concrete steps. And we're going home. And the concrete steps drop you right out in the corner with traffic and buses and everything, traffic circle, everything going by. And until you walk down out of those concrete steps, you'd think you were in the middle of the forest. Amazing. So tell me, have you got hidden gardens near you that you never would have suspected were there? Well, in New York City, including Central Park, there were 35 parks on the island of Manhattan. Can you imagine I never knew that. I probably went to 5 or 6 maybe when I was a kid. Have you seen them? I'm on the lookout for more parks while here in Switzerland. You know, that could turn out to be a really enjoyable hobby. The Rowley report. Rowley today has an upset stomach. I don't know why. He hasn't eaten anything different than what he usually eats, but he's not eating today, at least so far. I've taken the calming collar off of him and reduced the calming medications by 2/3, but we did that last week, you know. I think that the past, so they shouldn't really affect his stomach today, you know. I think that the past 2 months that he's been taking the medication and wearing the collar has given him time to learn that he doesn't need to bark at everything and everyone. And other than an upset stomach, he's becoming a really cool dog. I love this little monster. Anyways, I'll see you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Thanks for watching. Take care of you and yours, and blessed be. You want to come back up here? Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's a boy. There you go.